I get asked this question quite a lot about how do I manage my time. Now, I've spoken about using Notion in the past, but I think a lot of people want to understand what I do because I plan my day, my life, my week, my coming months with three very important tables. And I'm going to show them to you on screen. Now, the tables I'm going to show are not the actual ones because I don't want to share some private information and client details with you, but I'm going to show you how do I manage my time. And this is how I do it. The reason I like to use Notion is that you can use the free version, and I'm not sponsored or affiliated or promoting Notion, but I like it. And you could, in a way, do what I'm showing you in Word or Excel or some other tool as well. But the great thing about Notion is that I can access this on a desktop, on my mobile. I can be out and about. I could be out shopping. I might have gone to see someone, and then I sit there and update my task list anytime I want, even when I'm late night in bed or when I wake up in the morning. But when I wake up, 5 a.m., I come over here, get on my stepper, desk is raised up, and I like to review the three tables I'm going to show you here because this sets me up for the day, what's coming tomorrow, and what do I need to be aware of so I don't miss certain key deadlines. Now, I'm only going to show you the My Task tab because in Notion, you can have many, many tabs. And the great thing is that maybe I've got a project like property management website that I'm doing for someone, and I could have a separate tab specifically focused on that particular project. And I might have within there discovery call details, details about a client, when they have to pay, what they're responsible for, what I'm responsible for, a special timeline over there, images, videos, content, loads of stuff. So I can keep everything in one place. I can link between them. But my first table is really, really simply just two columns. That's it. Column one are all my tasks. And my proper task tab actually has about 23, last time I checked, tasks on there at the moment. Things I need to do or I've got a plan for at some point. And you can keep this quite loose. You don't want to overdo it with too much wording in there, so you have to read and study it. You want to be able to glance at it. So some stuff on here I have already actually done at the time of recording this, but maybe it's to record a video for my studio tour. Maybe I've recorded it and I need to add links by a certain date. Maybe I'm going to record videos for how to use Notion, which is what I'm doing right now. Property management makeover. I've got to go do an outline, map out 3 hero banners for a tutorial, or maybe I still need to scribble them down. You keep it quite loose. So what is the task and what is the status? And you just add rows. If you want to add more columns, you can do, but you keep it loose. So every morning and regularly during the day as well and going into the night, if I come up with an idea or there's an email for something I got to deal with or something I just want to make sure I get done. It could literally be something as simple as make sure you order new lights for the office, or I don't know, go and order more Pepsi Max, something I just need to keep myself aware of. It goes on to here. And then I have table number 2. And this now breaks down into what am I going to do at certain points of the day. Now, I like to get up at 5 a.m., but my task list starts from, or this table starts from 6 and goes to 9. Because between 5 and 6, unless I've got something really urgent and pressing, that might be the time when I'm looking at emails, DMs, notification, YouTube comments, bits and pieces, planning, scheduling social media, shorts, videos, and stuff like that. Just making sure the day or tomorrow, whatever, is all set up. And then I break it down into hourly bands for what I'm going to be doing. And you can probably already see bits, but I'm going to go through each column one by one. And it goes until 3 p.m. because that's when I like to stop. Now, for some of you, you might say 3 p.m., that's pretty early. Well, stop and think now. I've been up since 5 a.m. and I'm working from home. And yeah, I'll have my lunch break, but my lunch breaks, they're never really breaks, are they? You go and grab food or you make something and you come back to your desk and you carry on eating and whatever. And I do have some breaks to do a bit of weight training or stuff like that. But again, they're short 10, 15-minute breaks. And when I am doing my stepper over here, I'm still stepping, I'm still working, desk is raised, I can see stuff on this monitor, I'm still working away. So by 3 p.m., I will start to wind down. Now, later on, I may do some further tasks or I may pick up and carry on with something. That's okay, but that fits into my 3 p.m. plus category. Now, let me go through the columns. Column number 2, we're going to start there first. This is where I pick up from some items from above. So imagine I got 23 items on there now. What am I going to work on today? There's no point me putting all 23 items on here that I'm going to work on or shift or get off my plate unless I intend to work on them. And that's really important. Only put down what you're going to work on here. Don't worry about the fact you got loads of items, just what are you going to do today and when? And you will notice that some of these rows have got a bit of a grey background to them. They are my core focus times. So in the morning, 9 to 12, hardcore focus. All right, I do not want to deviate. I want to get those things done. I have some breathing time in between where I can work on other stuff or relax a little bit. And then from 1 till 3, because my son will be home by 3:30 from school usually, again, focused hardcore time. So 5 hours of my working day are hardcore focus, right? Whatever I said I'm going to do, I will nail it in that time. I don't want any slippage. I don't want to say, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'm committed to getting those done. And all you're going to do is just pick up certain tasks from here and then just pop them in. And I refine this every day. I don't go into this like today and go, right, what am I going to do tomorrow? No, I address this table in the morning, tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., get up, right, okay, what's come in, what's the email, is there anything urgent that's popped in or whatever? Right, now what I'm going to tackle today. And if during the day, something goes amiss or amok or something like that, something explodes, whatever, and I need to now tackle it or channel my time and attention into fixing something, I come back in and I go, right, knock this off, move that, whatever, and I know what I'm doing. Now, column 1, this might surprise you a little bit. This is how many calories I want to burn by the time I get to midday. So I'm on the stepper. How many calories do I want to burn? So I'm on there, working away as well. I set myself targets. And if I get to say 11 a.m. and I've not hit 1,300 calories burned, I don't feel good. And I am not kidding you here. I want to work harder now from 11 to 12, or I might go, right, if I have to do more than that and I have to be on the stepper until 12:15, I will be on there till 12:20, 12:25, whatever it takes to hit that many calories burned. You could say, damn it, Imran, can't you just take a break for once in a while? I'm not just managing my tasks. I'm managing my lifestyle and my health as well. So there's so many things that are important to me. And maybe you need to start thinking about different things as well. Your task list should not just be your tasks. Think about your lifestyle as well. Column number 3, and I think this is now when it gets interesting. What am I going to eat and when? So at 11 o'clock, I'll have a protein bar. Okay? It's got quite a bit of protein. It's got some carbs, but much more protein. That's 200 calories that is inside that protein bar. At 1 o'clock, I'll have a keto, Keto cookie. About this big. It's kind of made out of almonds. It's not the greatest tasting cookie, but it does the job. That's 154 there, takes me up to 354. So I'm totaling up my calories. Tonight, I'm going to have a cheeseburger. It's not your McDonald's cheeseburger. They're from Iceland. They're frozen. They're like 2 burgers with cheese already in the middle. I'll have 2 of them. That's 796 as a total. I'll have a protein shake tonight, and that brings me up to 995. So if during the day, and I stay focused, I burn around about 1,600. And at the time of recording, I've hit 1,721. You probably couldn't see that, so I'm well over target. And if I stick to what I said I'm going to do, and I don't deviate with too many snacks and stuff like that, because, you know, sometimes hunger kicks in, I will only have consumed roughly 995 calories today. So I'm in a calorie deficit. And then the final column is, what am I going to do? So I alternate between like chest exercises and biceps and triceps. So this is my today list. How many calories do I want to burn? What tasks do I want to get done? What do I want to eat, consume, drink? And what exercises do I want to do? And that changes every day. Morning, I come up, what are the tasks that I need to do? But what am I going to achieve today? And this gets me through the day and it keeps me focused. So if I'm going to record, if I'm going to edit, if I'm going to do a live chat, if I'm going to collaborate, am I going to attend a meeting? I know you have Google Calendar. I know you have, reminders. But when you have it here, I know maybe I've got a dentist appointment at 3. I pop it in. So I know when I look at this, what is coming up for today that I need to get done. Or maybe I'm unavailable for the morning. Fine, I'll just go and stick in an X like that. I'm not doing anything during that time. But normally, if I'm not doing something in that time, I will pop in, well, what was I doing that stopped me working. And then the third table, this is the interesting one, okay? Like I said, we do have calendars and stuff. I prefer to stick everything on here. So what was I recording today? What may I record tomorrow? Am I on holiday so I'm unavailable to do any work, which is why I've got the X's? Do I need to pack the bags and make sure I do some checks the day before I pop it in? Have I got a haircut appointment? Have I got a dentist appointment? Have I got any one-to-one consultations that are booked in that I've got to go and do? That is the hygiene appointment with the dentist, by the way, before you look at it and go, hygiene? You have your dental appointment and you have your teeth hygiene appointment. Last YT. So today is the 17th of July on a Thursday, and I've already got videos uploaded and scheduled into YouTube until the 1st of October. I'm way ahead of the game. Why? Because this pink part here, my son's on school holidays. I'm not going to get much work done or video recordings during this time. So I like to preempt the fact that I've already got videos uploaded and scheduled. And if I record another video like I'm doing now, and then I get it uploaded and scheduled and rearrange my date, I will probably move this to now sit over here. Because that now means I like to release videos on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I always mess around with that, but usually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. But if there's anything that I need to pop on here, maybe it's a key deadline for a client. Maybe I've got to go somewhere. Maybe I've got to do something. Maybe it's an appointment. Maybe there's something coming up. Oh, there's a new Mac Mini, something being released on that day. So when I wake up, I come in and I refine this, add stuff to it if I need to. And I look at it regularly during the day. What am I doing today? Again, double check that and refine it. And then I just double check on here as well. What are my deadlines, milestones, things I need to attend, things I need to do? This is really, really simple. You don't need to pay $40, $50 for a special Notion planner, that people tend to sell, because I always find them very, very complicated. They're doing far more than you need. It's got a calculator, it's got something else that fires off a WhatsApp message or something. I don't need that. I just need a simple Notion sheet where I can easily add columns or rows. I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller. And this is how I manage my tasks. I'm Imran from Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow. And you learned a little bit more about how I like to manage my time. See you soon. Bye.